Sea of Thieves just announced some changes coming up in future updates, and boy, are they spicy. First thing we're going to talk about today is anti-cheat. Rare has announced that they're going to add a leading developer name brand anti-cheat for Sea of Thieves, which is great news for everybody. However, if you may already know anything about cheating in a video game, nothing will ever stop cheating in a video game. It will help and it can get better, but everything can be worked around, everything can be countered as far as when it comes to cheating in a video game. So while this is good news, don't expect it to go away. It will still be here, but hopefully it will make cheating and getting banned a process that is aggravating enough for them just to not do it. There's been people teleporting and dropping kegs and all that kind of stuff. And while that's all terrible and whatnot, I think some of the cheating that has affected me the most is people using ESP.
The cards can reveal things that you will never see by yourself.
There's been several times where I've definitely suspected people of using ESP. I'll be sneaking up to Fort of the Damned, thinking there's no way they could have seen me come in.
Yeah, so you were in denial.
And I get sniped when I'm in the water. So hopefully things like that will decrease. As far as it's gonna go, cheating will never go away. Next thing they brought up is hit reg. Rare has announced a strike team that has been taking on hit reg. And hopefully, if what they say is true, hit reg should be something that we don't have to worry about. The way they explained it, it was like, at a distance greater than 20 meters. I don't know how you measure that in a game. I don't make games, I don't know. But at a distance greater than 20 meters, 9 out of 10 shots land. Honestly, I've been playing for not that long. I'm still kind of a noob when it comes to guns, and whenever I shoot, I don't really notice hit reg too often, but I also use the sword way too much. We'll see how that goes, but that's a great change for the community. I think hit reg has been something that people complain about every day, if not every time that Rare posts anything on YouTube or Facebook. There's always people talking about hit reg and cheating and whatnot. So hopefully Rare strike team won't get hit reg when they're going for that bullseye. Now, since we're on the topic of the gap pieces, let's talk about the spiciest update coming to Sea of Thieves.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Double gunning is a thing of the past. What? Or so they say. If you're not aware of what double gunning is, it's an animation cancel that reduces the shots between one gun and the next whenever you're swapping from, say, the blunderbuss to the sniper, vice versa, or really anything from the sword to the pistol. Honestly, there is an animation cancel that reduces the amount of time that it takes to pull your weapon up and fire. If you hear anybody that has put out videos or talk about in the comments on Facebook about how they think the removal of double gunning is a good change and they themselves are a double gunner, they are lying to you.
That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie.
They do not like that. You can't tell me that someone who is able to blunderbuss you up in the air and then shoot you with the sniper before you hit the water is going to be happy about that being taken away. I mean, I could be wrong, but you can't take that type of enjoyment away from me and me be all right with it. That looks like too much fun. Unfortunately, I can't do. I'm not that good. Also, something I've seen people say about taking double gunning away is the players that are that are good enough to double gun will just find another way to beat you. And while that may be true, you got some audacity to say that they're still going to beat you anyways, just another way. I've definitely run into players who are my level, maybe a little bit better or a little bit worse on naval. And as soon as they get on my boat, I'll get wrecked because the skill gap is just so much greater from someone who's double gunning and me who's only been playing for like 6 months. Trying to counter that has been difficult, but it can be done. I do think players who spend the time to get good at double gunning will probably spend the time to find a way to win no matter what. And since we're on the topic of weapons, let's talk about the sword. Changes to the sword are coming and they are huge. Blocking is supposed to be more consistent. I'm very excited to see that because there's definitely times where I feel like I've been hit regged with my block. I've been block regged. Also, there's no more Wi-Fi sword swipes. Swiping your sword and killing somebody or doing damage to them from a distance greater than your sword. Apparently that's going away. I've seen that in action myself. Also, whenever you're throwing out your combos, whenever you land your hit, you have the ability to finish your 3-hit combo before they can actually swing. So it's not just going to be a bunch of skillless swipes out there. There's going to have to be some thought and some tactics that go into when you block, do that little sword jump to the side or through someone. There's going to be a lot of thought process behind that, and the ability for combat to just be a little bit more structured. Now that we've talked about what the changes are, I'm going to give you my hot take, what I think about each change. Anti-cheat, yes, absolutely, let's go. Hit Regg, absolutely, please fix that yesterday. Getting rid of double gunning, yeah, man, that sounds like a great change. Do I think everyone's going to like it? No. I wish I would have got good at double gunning before they took it out. That looked freaking awesome. Lastly, changes to the sword. I think you should give me a tomahawk that I can throw.
Stop it. Get some help.
All in all, I'm super excited for Season 10, and I just hope that they are not overselling and following it up by under-delivering. Hopefully, everything will come out relatively on time and work. Now, if you're interested in these topics, if you like this video today, there's some other videos out here I'm going to post on the screen that you guys can go check out by Hitbo and Falcor. I think their opinions were very good. Falcor lays out everything very well where you can see it, and Hitbo talks about the balancing of weapons, and I think that is a very insightful look into the weapon balancing. You should definitely check out those videos. But if you like what you see and you'd like to see more updates like these on Sea of Thieves, don't forget to like, share, favorite, subscribe, ding that notification bell, and we will see you guys next time.